Hello, and welcome to another RANGROOCAST with me, Rangaroo. Today we are doing the monthly finals for the North American ESL Finals. Monthly finals that we did, me and Troublemaker, a week or two ago, that's for the EU. So this is the NA finals. Not as many people play the North American finals, but I'm still gonna cast it anyway, just solo this time. So anyway, on the Nato side, we have no unit with Werner, Reinhem, and what the hell, Lemieux. And on the Pact side, we have Shazbot with DayWalkeRzyx and Sleksa. The map is Opperdale, and hopefully we won't see reserve spam. Yeah, we do have a Pact player, so we definitely know both sides aren't going to be in reserve spam, because that's really been the popular tactic the past few ESLs, but holy crap, we do have a lot of Hinds from Sleksa. And over here we have a whole fleet of helicopters, a lot of lynxes, an awful lot of lynxes, a few Black Hawks thrown in the mixed. And yeah, let's speed things up and get things going. I believe the finals as well, it's another 500 or 200 euro prize, so there is money on the line here. So both sides are probably going to be trying to play the best they can right off the bat. We have a freedom fighter from Lemieux, and of course here from Werner, Weinhold, Daisy Walker, going to be Napalm and Yes Forest. More freedom fighters coming up, Canadian freedom fighters, which do carry 6 short-range air-to-air missiles. Going to be trying to keep the skies clear, but not going to be able to intercept the Delphins at time. They can intercept a crap ton of his hinds and shoot a few of him down. They are going to be doing that as they flying over. They are going to mess stuff up. So that is just an awful lot of hinds. Yeah, it goes run. It seems like Werner Weinhold is going to be able to unload his infantry. And that is a lot of EDVs, an awful lot of EDVs. Out in the opens. Also a few Podarskis here and yeah. Up here managing to secure Gulf quite nicely both sides. You'll do some Fusiliers near from Lemieux. You're also going to be unloading that little town centre. Just a crap ton of hinds and not really much AA, but we do have a bunch of tracked rapiers, 2 tracked rapiers coming up. Probably knock down his hinds systematically, run out of time. We have some infantry moving out some Sleksa in BTR, so he does have some ground forces, and even a flamethrower T-62. Here we have an intruder. Oh, this is going to be deadly. Oh, man, this is knock out an entire squad and a few APCs with that bombing run. We have lynxes firing on the exposed forces on the ground. Your tracked rapiers in position. They are shooting down the hinds like hot sauce. I don't know how a hind reminds me of hot sauce. Riflemen in the forest holding on to what they got. Moving up, removing them once directly, but you have napalm dropping down on the Delta Force and infantry inside these building block areas. Yeah, they're gonna have to fall back. In the middle, Nato getting an ever more lasting presence in the crossroads section. A bunch of Nato reserve infantry, the Danish reserve infantry, holding on to the point. That is quite good indeed. We have Zippos as well. Going to be burning down the VDVs. Pact at the advantage as do hold Bravo. NATO's going to be bringing up a VAB to counter that. Intruder coming in, it's going to drop the bombs on the infantry, and away they go. And NATO definitely has the presence in Bravo. They are moving up, they have a lot more units here. But if they want to move up, they're going to have to move up on open terrain. Open terrain is usually never good. Seems like, oh, they're going to get the CV. The Humvees are moving up, but they don't have guns on them. But they do manage to spot the BRDM for the Lynx to fire at. One just run good bombing run on that BRDM and it's toast. Maybe the Humvee can ram it a little bit and might eventually destroy it. It's like a wild goose chase. Humvee's just raving onto the BRDM. Hello! Good day, comrade. MI-24 is going to be covering the BRDM's retreat. I think actually might get out of there alive. infantry holding on to this sector of the town. Nato moving up. We have a course here. Gonna burn these last paratroopers. As these Vidarskis are just Czech paratroopers and these are Russian paratroopers. It's a little bit of a difference here. They're going to burned up, and NATO is going to have Bravo under control. They're definitely getting the map dominant so far. We have some infantry moving over the mountains from Daywalker. A6 intruder dropping in some bombs. There goes Osa's Nan, almost killing that BRDM. There's just been avoiding death this whole day. It's amazing that it's still alive. You know, both sides have not really got tanks. Like, if you notice on Bravo, there's no tanks to be seen. It's just infantry. Just a lots of infantry and helicopters. While up here in the middle, we have a few tanks, up to every once in a while, but not many, as rail tanks aren't really popular at the moment in the current metagame, especially in past CSL matches that I've been casting. We have a bunch of Moss directly moving up. Riflemen holding on as well. Are going to get shot at from long range from the BTRs. They can't use their rocket launchers at range, so kind of sitting ducks there. Might want to fall them back to this part of the forest who engage anything that enters the forest who can test them. It seems like go down, especially with the Hind giving some pretty good fire support for its little minigun. It seems like NATO actually managed to move up into the middle. Danish reserve infantry going to be contesting the point. And they are going to nab it. NATO definitely at an advantage at the moment. Pact is really going to have to counterattack sometime and somewhere soon if they really want to bring us back. A bunch more directly moving up in the open, though they are getting slightly suppressed. T-55 holding the top side of the hill, shooting any cars or trucks that drive by. Pretty good position in there. Bunch of empty Jupiters flying over. Make the Mi-4 fire a few shots. This does carry an awful lot of rockets, as you can see. So each one of these hold 10 rockets. Of course, here gonna be dropping in napalm on. Oh, blocking the side for them directly, giving them slightly a bit of a roll here. There's some of what's taking minutes to move up into the forest. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. This is going quite slow. Jupiter's actually making quite a bit of progress. And Leopard 2 holding on, but it does get shot down by yes. Oh, that was brilliant! That was brilliant! Oh, using the Su-22 to just knock out just a Leopard 2 in one fell swoop, and even getting an empty Jupiter at the same time. Oh, that was a really good. Really good. I love seeing ATGM planes being used like that, especially that one. It's like the 85-point German one, which is pretty inaccurate, but it does 30 AP damage or a one-hit kill mostly any tank. Sometimes there's an exception here and there. We're doing a Pact moving up in the open. Just bring out a flame palm tank to also suppress the infantry in here. Causing the Mylan to get out. Not Strackley moving up. Leopard 2. Oh, we have a Leopard 2A4 here from Werner Weinhold, or Werner Weinhold. We have an overkill unit, but to do quite nicely. Oh, Su-22s, yo, completely relentless today, knocking out another Leopard 2. But a 2A4 this time, that will be quite a costly loss. This is 155 points. It seems like Pact is trying to make a counter-attack with tanks and BMPTs. Or BMPT, this is a great unit to have from Pact. Great to knock out his reserve infantry, holding out in the forest. Now that's going to counter the Bravo side. Very good counter-attack here, I have to say. But we do have Nato there are starting to encompass Gulf, making quite a bit of progress. Holding down this choke point here, and this little road here. They have Gulf completely surrounded. I really hope Sleksa and DayWalker can hold on to that, because if they lose Gulf, it's going to be very hard to recapture it. There it is. No, the CV is starting to get a little bit shot at. Oh, thankfully it's an APC. Oh, they got a second one. That is very good. Always good to have a second one for insurance purposes. Mark Streckley moving up. Gonna knock out the Javelin, doing a little bit of flanking manoeuvre here. Probably try to hold out this forest, but an A6 intruder is going to come in, deny him. Oh, he does manage to knock out 2 whole squads, but this one does manage to survive. Now, a little bit of a stalemate. Sleksa and DayWalker going to start bringing up some more units. Leopard 2 holding up top. A6 intruders coming in. They're going to be dropping in the bombs. That CV. It's barely surviving of only 4 HP. We have a bunch of reserve infantry moving through the forest. They're only get gunned down from the Mark Streckley. Heavy hog flying over. Getting shot down immediately. Again. We do have a bunch of Mark Streckley moving up. I think he's not trying to do a assault here. Mark Streckley here getting annihilated from all sides. Do have a CV tank coming in from Werner Weinhold to definitely hold on to his position. Centaurian one, not super expensive, but it does have armor, like 10 something. In the medium range of armor, so it will be able to take a few shots if it does get spotted. Leopard Tray 4 holding onto the forest. I'm waiting for the Su-22, which is coming out. He is actually flying it around. I'm trying to hit it in the side. Probably try to avoid the AA. Oh, he evac'd it. Probably because he forgot to make it attack move. You're going to send out another on you? Oh, he's actually getting an Ugin. A BM-27. It fires a 220mm rocket, which is quite bloody huge, as you can see. I believe there's one even bigger. BM-30 Smirk, that's used like 300mm rockets. It's crazy. Russians really like big artillery. Anyway, so he's gonna be very good. He's probably gonna try and shoot yes. The NATO infantry all in here, stun them up, mess them up, and then attack with his forces. I think he's going to do that. It does seem so with TATU from Sleksa, bringing in the big guns now. But NATO are really starting to make some progress around here in the middle area. Again, these cycles quite far, but the MI4 is going to spot him. Let's unload rockets into the cyclones. Which are you going to unload? As he does, Fusiliers. Out and about. We do have Scooch in here. So these guys are probably going to go down quite easily. Just complete half in the middle here. This is no man's land, both sides hiding behind their forests or hypothetical trenches. Enough. And I'm ready just for one side to attack here. We do have artillery from NATO just shooting this BRDM, making its life completely miserable. A6 intruder flying over. So we're dropping in the bombs BRDM. It's going to burst out. 20 minutes left. Nato is in the lead by 50 points. Been very much a neck-on-neck match at the moment. Pact is really going to have to put up into Bravo if they want a chance to win, as an orphan side is just way too heavily defended. There's just so much stuff bloody everywhere. It's going to be hard to counter-attack through that. We also have a lot of tanks all spread around, infantry in all the buildings. Nato has this place on complete lockdown. Over here, we do have the counter-attack actually happening. The Mots directly are moving up here, are getting gunned down by Leopard 2s and Hertamantes. And that did not go entirely well. We have an A6 intruder flying over. What are you trying to bomb? Says you find it in a circle. Oh, he's going to evac it. Must have misclicked. Congals firing at long range. Very good position of the Congals. They can't do anything if it does come down this road. Some T-72s also being moved up to hold his position. They are going to spot the riflemen. And they are going to engage. But they are taking a lot of damage from just constant M72 law fire. And T-72s are going to go down, it seems. Oh no, these guys are out of RPG ammo! Oh, that's not good. And this guy's almost out of machine gun ammo. I think the Fusiliers are just going to walk right by it. Yeah, they're just going to walk right by the T-72. Oh, we do have a big counter-attack from Pact, from Shazbot. They are moving up a lot of Mots directly now. They're actually making some pretty good progress, bringing in the brake guns as well as T-80s and T-55 Maradiers. 3 T-80s, bloody hell, 3 of them. 3 T-80Us. MiG-25 flying over, trying to knock out the Tornado. It does do a strafing run and has a knockout. 2 T-80Us in that runs, just attack run. Oh no, run T-80, run T-80, 1, 2 is still alive. That was pretty good. But it does seem like they are going to get stopped at the doorstep. Though Pact did manage to inflict quite a few casualties, bloody hell, on the NATO forces in that forest. Though not enough to really gain any advancement. This BRDM it's been having a bad day. Been ran out of CV, been almost killed multiple times, some mortar fire, had a close up with enemy Humvees. I wouldn't want to be at Humvee today. Or any day really, to be honest. This one T-72 still holding on. Fighting the good fight. I think the Hussards are gonna... Oh, they're out! Everyone just keeps running out of RPG ammo against this T-72. Everyone just keeps bloody missing the thing. This is like the luckiest T-72. F3C over here. The BRDM2 still getting shot at. And 14 minutes left on the clock. NATO is still holding on. Is this CV gonna die? I'm waiting for it to die. You have a lot of 3 mortars from Werner Weinhold firing on the BRDM. It finally does go down. A fiery end. They're going to be gaining even more points. BMPT moving up, though. As badass the BMPT is, I think it can't deal with that amount of infantry. Or I might be mistaken, it's actually doing quite a good job. And we do have Pact counter-attack and moving some more execution, but they are moving them up in a single file formation. So they're just going to keep picking them off one at a time. It has a lot of intruders and tornadoes, good god. Good god, I really want that T-88 dead, even napalming it as well. No, it does go down. I didn't see what saw out, I do apologise. We have a BMPT in here, it does get destroyed by a Leopard Tray Force, so it's just going to move up and finish off the rest of the Pact infantry. I don't think Pact can bring us back, to be honest. They're definitely not in the lead in points. There's 11 minutes left. They keep trying to counter-attack into Bravo, keep trying to attack, but they're not really getting anywhere. There's just so much infantry here, so much cheap infantry and Leopard Tray 4s and mortar fire and the intruders. It's just really hard to get a foothold in here. They really need that foothold. Nato can sit back and do what they want. They're in the point advantage. They don't need to attack. They don't want to risk to attack. Heavy hulks from Werner, Weinhold moving up. Oh god, that is a lot of heavy hulks, 6 of them. Very good anti-infantry units. Anti-infantry helicopters, as they do come equipped with a boatload of rockets. And a 40mm grenade launcher on the front. There's a nice little smiley face on it. If I can just zoom up on the little smiley face. Can't really see it, but yeah, it is. Rain and death from above in a happy fashion. Leopard 2 A4s moving up. NATO are going to be making some progress. They're going to completely own Bravo to themselves and start garrisoning this forest and these buildings. And yeah, and they're also doing a bit of damage up north. In Gulf, bloody hell, it's Gulf. Leopard 2 A4's moving up. Seems like it's going to try and make something happen in Gulf. That's getting quite close to the one of the CVs in here. There's our 2 CVs. They do manage to knock out a well-placed Panzerfaust 44 shot. And the Corsairs are going to be napalming that forest. Barely just hitting that VSOT for a little bit, but now it is in the open on the road. It's going to be quite easy to see. Do they see it? Yes, they do. Just one row place intruder run. Oh, not actually hitting that, but the Jaegers did manage. Oh, that was brilliant. He forces I think that was I think he didn't mean that to happen, but because he had to reverse his VSOT back here, it ran right into the line of Jaegers, and they do manage to knock it out. And NATO are just securing themselves a victory now, +2 advantage. And I think it's going to be a good game, so I'm just going to speed this up. This Pact can counter-attack in this time, but I highly doubt it. NATO are just mopping up the rest of the forces. Kill the infantry in the forest. Mortars firing on Ergens, going to try and kill that. Yeah, just finishing everyone off. We're going to capture Gulf. Freedom fighters flying high in the sky. Yeah, I'm just speed this up real fast. And that is going to be a very good game. NATO managing to win themselves the monthly finals for October. I believe this is the October match, which finally got casted midway through to November. Don't ask why. I just always got uploaded in the Airland Battle Replay Center a few days ago, from the day you're going to see us recorded or uploaded. And yeah, a very good win, yeah, from NATO. Definitely just bringing it home, holding on quite well with just a massive infantry, I will admit. Pact or Shazbot did a very good job trying to counterattack that. I could really see Red trying. They didn't give up hope, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, this has been the RANGROOCAST. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.